Welcome back, fourth grade mathematicians. Today is a new day and we've got a new strategy for our toolbox. I'm going to go ahead and just read through our word problem that we have here first, and then we'll talk through our strategies. Alley Spring in Missouri produces an average of 567 million gallons of water per week. How many million gallons of water do the springs produce in 3 weeks? As I read through that problem, in my brain, I have a picture of 3 groups. In each group, we have 567 million gallons of water. Wow, that's a lot of water. So when I use the words groups and per, I can visualize a multiplication sentence. So I'm going to go ahead and write down that we have 567 times 3 weeks or 3 groups, and that will give me my product. Before we get started, though, digging deep into this multiplication equation, I actually really like to estimate. When we estimate, that helps us understand if our answer is going to be reasonable. And when I want to estimate, I am looking at rounding 567 to the greatest number, which would be in my hundreds column. So is 567 closer to the next hundred, 600? Or is it closer to 500? Which hundred is it closer to? Are you guys thinking it's closer to 600? I agree. And sometimes I even like to visualize what that looks like. And I know that if I'm rounding to the nearest hundred, I would have 500 here and I would have 600 here. I know that 567 is between those two numbers, those two hundreds. And 500, I like to do my benchmark. 550 would be right here. That tells me 567 would be maybe like right here, but it would be somewhere in between here. That means that I can round 567 to the next 100, which would be 600. So if I have 600 times 3, and I'm going to jot that down over here, 600 times 3, that would be the same as 6 hundreds times 3. Well, 6 hundreds times 3 is 18 hundreds. I can write 18 hundreds as 1,800. Do you see how that would be 18 hundreds? All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and start digging deep into our word problem. Now, you guys, today we're going to multiply using some regrouping. So I'm going to go simply write out 567 times 3. We're going to set this up vertically, up and down. We're going to start in our ones column, and I know that we can do 7 ones times 3 ones would be 21 ones. But I know also that 21 ones is made up of 2 tens. I'm going to put that in my tens column, and 1 1. Now let's go ahead and let's multiply in our tens column. Friends, we're not multiplying by 6, we're actually multiplying by 60. So that's 6 tens times 3 ones. 60 times 3, 60 times 3 is 18 tens. 18 tens plus 2 more tens is 19, 20. Wow, that gives me 20 tens. But you guys, I know that 20 tens is equivalent to 2 hundreds. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 0 tens here and my 2 hundreds up here. Lastly, we have 500 500ths times 3, and that's 15 hundreds. But I need to add in my 2 more hundreds. So I'm at 15 hundreds, 16 hundreds, 17 hundreds. I'm going to go ahead and write down my 17 hundreds. So it's a 1, 2, 3, and comma gives us our product of 1,701. Now, looking back at our estimate, is 1,701 close to 1,800? If you said yes, you're right. Great job. So, seems like our answer, our product is reasonable. We are not finished yet, folks. We need to write down our unit. So let's go back into our word problem and reread the question it's asking us. How many million gallons of water do the springs produce in 3 weeks? They produce 1,701 million gallons. This is a long one, of water. All right, you guys, it's your turn to do some multiplication using regrouping. I know you guys are going to rock this.